guys, welcome back. This is part 2 of representing my GCSE History Cold War book. So, yeah, these are the pages that we're going to be representing today. They're a little bit chaotic. Got a bit of exam stuff over here. It's mostly in pencil. It's just not it. It's just not it. So anyway, we're going to be redoing that. Got the tabby notes. I'm trying to... That colour is my exam info one. That's the one at the top. I've just figured out as I said that. So, we're going to be making a little tab at the beginning of this book so that we know that that's exam info, because exam info is important and it comes up a lot. So, this is so annoying. I have so much on my desk. It's ridiculous. Okay. Pen, pencil, over there. Glue, stand there. Why have I got, like, everything on my desk? I've got my jewellery box for some unknown reason. I've got, oh my god, it hurts me mentally. I've got my mug. I've got random mug boxes and tins and a mirror, which is giving me light because it's too dark. And just a bunch of stuff that I don't need. I've got paper cuttings because I keep cutting my paper. Highlighting. That can all go over there. Yeah, sure. So the paper cuttings can go on the floor. I know that I can clean that up easily. Like, get bothered that if they're on the floor, I can clean that up easily. So got my earphones. Where do they go? They go in there. I don't know where my headphones have gone. Annoying. Anyway. Right, exam info. Damn, the tabby note came off. Sticky note, tabby note. Here. You know what I'm so proud of though? I am living the life. Like a year ago today, I would have been like, I don't even know. But I remember I made a vision board on January the 2nd of this year. Today is the 27th of December. I have so much motivation to do all this. I've started a YouTube channel. And I have a beautiful room. I have so much like organisation, and I have another vision board now, and I'm going to make it probably another 2 this year as well for 2025. I'm so proud of myself. I'm leveling up. I'm into self-development. But I remember I was so proud of myself January 2nd. I watched Spencer Barbosa video, and she was like, guys, I've mastered manifestation. Like, this is how to do it. And she showed, like, the vision board stuff. And I did that. I was like, I could do that. I could do that. I had a bit of motivation to do that, and then I did the whole thing. And I was so proud of myself that I finished that. Are you kidding? Like, that was no small feat for me. But now, that is a small feat. Less than 12 months later. Like, I'm crying a little bit. I've progressed, guys. I'm so proud of myself. If I can progress that much again this year, which would be amazing. Then, oh my god. I mean, if I can progress that much more this year, that'd be amazing. And you know what I'm doing this year? That would set me way well for my GCSEs if I had that much motivation. And hopefully discipline as well. That's what I'm working on in 2025. But also being a teenager is a transition phase, so you do just naturally grow faster in every way, shape and form. But anyway, if I'm like leveling up as well. I wasn't even into self-development this year, but now I'm into self-development. I'm becoming the highest version of myself, so I better progress 3 times quicker. Do you know what I mean? Like, I better progress 3 times quicker, and this YouTube channel is a big thing for me. Like, as soon as I start growing the community, I'm going to be so happy. Like, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to feel so accomplished. I'm going to have so many, like, you guys. I mean, like, oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, that's where the contents page is going to be. I might just add another page for the piece of card. But anyway, let's get back to some history, because I've wasted 4 minutes now, and this was going to be a 20-minute video, so let's keep going. Let's hurry it up. So anyway, right, card. Damn it. Fine, the card pile is going over there then, so it's easily accessible. Oh, that doesn't have a title, which is helpful. Pen is severely running out. Oh, that's why I'm using pencil. Okay, thanks for telling me that. I always write myself little notes. And the teachers, literally in tests, I write notes. I write notes in tests. I go, is that? Is that this? Like in my physics test, it was like alpha, beta, gamma and stuff. And then I wrote a little question. I didn't know if it acted like a magnet or not. So I wrote, is this like a magnet? And my teacher actually replied, they went, yes. Generally, they're my own little, they're rhetorical questions, generally. But, they're just to help the teacher know my thought process, I guess. They're just rhetorical questions that my teacher can read just so they know my thought process a bit better. Because anything that helps me be a better student, or my teacher will understand where I'm at in my learning, will help me be a better student. Oh my god, I thought somebody just walked into my room then. Who knows? As long as they're not hurting anyone, I'm good. Who knows really what this world holds, because I'm rambling now. But we know 5% of the universe, right? 5%, according to one of my friends. Sometimes their facts are pretty legible, and sometimes they're just not. Most of the time, I think they're not. So maybe humans know a bit more than 5% of the universe, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the truth. Anyway, moving on. Anyway. I did not treat it like it was a magnet. I got that one wrong. But anyway, 50% of that question was right, because one of them it was, you had to know kind of if it acted as a magnet or not. And then the other one, it's like opposites attract kind of thing. Then the other one was just straight through the middle, so it was okay. Anyway, right. Where's my pen? A bit of exam info. I'm not going to put exam in. I'll put exam info. But okay, good answers include. This is my little hack when I do something wrong. And I feel like, so that's relevant. I spelled it relevant. So anyway, the V was pretty easy to change from the L, but now the L I can't change to a V. So my little hack for this is I'll kind of line this up over the word. And then I'll line this up over the word, right? Another piece of card. And then just check where it ends. And then, like, snip it off. And then I'll just stick it over and then write it. I did actually do that in a previous video in this series, on the Iron Curtain video. And I think just the other one. Like, I make a lot of silly mistakes, okay? And some of them are okay to cross out, but not too many. Like, I don't want to cross out too many. Also, some of them I don't have the space to cross it out and then write something else. Like, I need that space where I've made a mistake. There's a thing there. This is what I've done so far. It's just a bit of an exam info. I mainly showed because I don't quite know how to translate the next paragraph. But anyway, it's nice. Exam info, I've just highlighted like the main different points of what's going to help you. Like, you want details, but you don't want extra knowledge. You don't want to just be waffling through your test, because that's not helpful to anyone, is it? You want blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. It was you. Sorry, that's a Hotel Transylvania 2 reference. I don't know. Anyway, but you want clear details and clear like connectives, and you want motives, and you want to connect everything to this, and reasons and motives and why this happened, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, you're not telling a story, you're telling why something happened more, really. You want to focus on the why, you know? It's about psychology in history. It's all about psychology. Just a little bit. It's very people oriented, so. But that's what I've done so far. See you in a minute. Okay, here's my problem. I have this like kind of 2 paragraphs of text, and it's not really very helpful. And then also afterwards, my teacher has actually, I've literally made a comment. I've literally written I could do better, and my teacher has literally made a note going, room for more knowledge and links. So don't really quite know what to do. Here are the options I have, right? So I could just kind of summarize it, because I want to summarize it and compact it, but I still need to add in more knowledge and more links. I could go on a YouTube video. That's what I did for the Iron Curtain. Let's do that, yeah. Love with your bottle, oh, 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 oh. I'm in love with your bottle, oh, 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 oh. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. Come on, be my baby, come on. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm being a bit funny. I've decided that I'm not going to deal with this right now, this massive paragraph. I'm just going to leave this in my book and stick the exam info in. That literally just says 1944 underlined. But yeah, that's what I've decided to do, because I'm watching a video, but I'm not really focusing. So there's no point making half-hearted notes, because they're just going to be bad, and they're just going to be not helpful. So I'm going to stick this over, and then leave that sheet in my book, so that I can do with that what I want to in at later points, basically, or when I come back through and I have no choice to do it. But there's always an option about when I could do this, unless I was like, literally, there's always an option, and who says I ever have to do this, exactly, and that's the point, that there's always an option, because even if, like, I'd never have to do that, like, I could find the same information on YouTube or somewhere, or I could email my teacher, etc, etc. Anyway, so that's what I've done. I really want to rub some of this out with someone. I've highlighted pencil. Do you know how much that annoys me? Anyway. Anyway. Baby, no. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnitude. Every day discovering something brand new. I'm in love with your bottle. I'm in love with your bottle. Anyway, I'm going to stop singing because I don't know if I could get copyrighted for that. I spent so long on this. My pen is off that. Anyway, let's leave that in my book. 1944. Woo! Woo! 6 reference there. Yay! Oh, this is actually a nicely presented page. I don't need to represent that. That's just Common Form and Comic Con. Need to represent the Truman Doctrine and Marshall Plan, and then how that links to Common Form, and then how that links to Comic Con. Need to represent that, but it's a sheet, so. The only thing, not much on that page. This is what it says, right? The 3 leaders met in Yalta in Ukraine in, oh wow, I forgot it was Ukraine, in 1945. At this meeting, it was agreed Germany would be split into 4 zones. Oh, right, so this is the beginning of that whole thing. The USA, the UK, USSR. I think when I rewrite this, I'm going to put UK at the front, because we're the originals, guys. Okay, we're the originals. We're the original English-speaking country, as far as I know. Definitely for USA, though. Like, excuse me, Alexander Hamilton, you are literally descended from us. Us, the Brits. Anyway, sorry, I'm not going to get really British right now. Americans are welcome here. I love America. I genuinely, because my god sister used to ask me, do you still want to be American? I was like, I just like the culture more. The British culture, can't deal with, like, soggy rain, soggy fields and muddy fields. The country court, I don't like that either. Anyway, I'm half British, half American, literally. I'm not, but that's my soul. Literally, because people have asked me before, like, are you American? Because there's a little American, like, a hint of American in your voice. I'm like, no, but sure. Not sure, but anyway, not sure. Anyway, we're gonna stop rambling now. The USA, the UK, USSR, and France would control a zone each. Additionally, the capital, Berlin, would be divided into 4 too. The problem was Berlin was deep in USSR territory. Berlin blockade. I've got all that stuff here, to be honest. Oh, actually, I could just, like, compile that and then write all of this information really neatly over there as well. And then, yeah, I could do that. Shall we do it now? No.